Hey, Bolo buddies, thanks for watching. Let me see if I can brighten this up a little bit. It is almost 11 o'clock my time, and I thought I would work on a video before bed. This is part 5 of my 50 unexpected bolos. And first off, before I start the video, I want to thank all of you who are watching. I just hit 1,000 subscribers this week. I am super excited. If you don't know, I will be doing a giveaway when I hit 1,500, yeah, 1,500 subscribers. So I think I'm at 1,020 right now. So we're getting close, and then I'm going to put all the names into a random name picker, and it's going to do its thing and pick a name, and I will announce a winner. I'm not sure if I'll do it live or if I'll just create a video and actually show the name picker picking the name, but either way, there will be a video for it. And I have a video on my channel in my videos. It says giveaway, so you can find it, and that'll give you details on how to be entered and what the prize is. So definitely comment and like each video you watch. Hint, hint, that's an entry, and you can get as many entries as you want. So get busy, start watching. All right, guys, we are going to get started on this video. If you have not subscribed, be sure to do that, because the more people that subscribe, the sooner I can draw a name. And this, again, is part 5 of my series, I guess we'll call it, 50 Unexpected Bolos, part 5. Here we go. Oh, now it's too bright. I brightened it up so you could see me, and now I'm like glowing. All right. The first item is this vintage salt and pepper shakers. And I don't know about you guys, but I feel like salt and pepper shakers are totally hit or miss. So definitely do your research before you buy any of these. Unless they're like $1, then I'm sure you can make your money back, right? But the goal is always to find a bolo. I think this pair did pretty good, so I thought I would show you. It's got this sticker on the bottom, Norcrest in Japan. I don't know why these went for so much. If anybody's a salt and pepper shaker fan, comment below, let me know, and you'll get an entry into the drawing, so why not, right? But yeah, so they're cute. Maybe that's just why they sold, the little S and P on their hats. But this sold for $60 with 38 bids plus shipping. All right, the next item is this NASA, it's a flight manual. It's kind of cool. I don't know, things like this just, I walk by them, you know, or I probably haven't walked by this exact one, but manuals and stuff, I feel like I would buy it and it would sit in my store for like years and years and years. Not that I don't have clothes that have sat in my closet in my store for years, but anyway, this one's pretty cool. It sold for $417 with 36 bids plus shipping. So that is pretty amazing. The next one are these porcelain lamps. Okay, I will tell you that my husband keeps bringing home lamps, and they're all sitting in the garage. I know his intentions are good, that someday he is going to list these awesome lamps that he's finding, but he works full-time, and eBay is a hobby for him, and he is a better shopper than he is a lister. Anyway, he has some cool lamps in the garage, and maybe we'll get around to them, but I kind of let him do his thing and I do mine. So I don't mess with his lamps. But anyway, seeing these lamps makes me think he needs to list his lamps. Winning bid $202.50, 30 bids plus shipping. Now, I love this one, and I posted this one in my Facebook group. If you're not in my Facebook group, there's a link down below. Definitely join us. It's an awesome group. I post links, to listings like this. And I usually pick auctions that are like 3 days, 4 days in, and then we kind of all watch it together. And the ones that I pick are typically already a BOLO, but you would be amazed at what some of these go for. So this little guy went for $2,752 with 51 bids. And you can see here it's Rose O'Neil. I don't know if that's like some amazing artist or if this cute little face is selling this puppy dog. Does anybody know? But look at the cuteness. Look at the eyelashes. Oh, it's so cute. But it is not $2,752 cute. I am sorry. All right, on to the next one. Huge lot of 200 pieces of vintage Barbie clothes. So here you go, guys. And I have done well with Barbie clothes, I will tell you. I have a video on some Barbie clothes. I bought them for, I think it was $1 for a whole bag. And I ended up doing really good. So in my, on my channel, if you go through my videos, I think it's one of the earlier videos I posted probably 2 or 3 months ago, but it's really good. I had some really good BOLOs in the lot I bought at a garage sale. It was just a bunch of stuff thrown in a laundry mesh bag, and I was like, I get it. I think I paid $1. Anyway, made some big money on that one. Anyhow, this lot sold for $169.16 with 40 bids. Pretty cool. Nancy Drew books, 1986, yellow hardcover. All right. There you go. This is what you get for $76.01 with 29 bids plus shipping. Oh, that's cool. I kind of like the covers there. Huh. I think those pop more as pictures. All right, the next item is this vintage Fenton art glass cranberry coin dot Impergini. I probably said that wrong. Ruffled horn vase. It's a horn vase, guys. If you see any horn vase. Okay, so it looks like it sits on like a platter. I don't know. I've never seen one of these. But is it broke or is it an attachment? I'm not really sure, but it doesn't seem to matter because it still sold for $1,000 with 27 bids plus shipping. All right, these vintage little kitties, little kittles. Trikey Triddle. I have no idea if I'm saying any of that right. There you go. There you have it. How cute are they? This sold for $66 with 36 bids plus $7.50 shipping. All right, this vintage 1930s Mark's Popeye Express wind-up tin toy. I'm trying to see if there's any markings on. I like to see the markings, like is there something on the foot? No, I don't see anything. So I don't know how to know if it is a Mark's. Maybe it's just something that when you've sold these things enough, you just recognize it. I'm not sure, but I don't see any markings. Am I missing it? Do you guys see it? I'm looking at all the pictures here. I'm zooming in. Anyway, this guy sold for $281.01 with 43 bids plus shipping. Liberty Bowl, Penn State vs. Alabama football program from 1959. Used and worn. This sold for $42 with 26 bids plus shipping. Here you go, guys. A pre-owned vintage bike jockstrap medium. YMCA. Stains and all. Don't get it. Don't get it. But I mean, it's dirty. It's gross. And it sold for $78. I'm going to look at the bids here and just kind of see what's going on. I mean, 8 different bidders. and none of them have 0 feedback. So I would say that this was a legitimate sale. And I'm guessing if they would have had this on private seller, it probably would have went for more. The next item is this rare vintage 1940s baby Shirley Temple doll, ideal original clothing, flirty eyes. I don't know if she's cute or scary. Anyway, this sold for $2,025 with 75 bids plus shipping. Cute, cute. Look at the original tag here. $3.95 from JCPenney. Now that is amazing. All right. Traxxas E-Revo VXL brushless RC car 4-wheel drive monster truck. Okay, this guy is vintage. I've never seen one like this. I would not have known that this was a BOLO, so this is definitely one to be on the lookout for. This sold for $224.50 with 64 bids, plus shipping. All right, vintage Michael Bond copper cookie cutter rabbit mold pull toy. Here's your little Michael Bond made it. That's kind of cool. Anyway, this sold for $175 with 51 bids, plus shipping. Now the Griswold, I was just telling my husband, I'm like, if you ever see anything that is cast iron Griswold, grab it. There's, I think, pans and pots and all these molds, but they go for good money. This one's a cake mold, and it sold for $82 with 33 bids. See if I can find you a logo. Whale, is it down there maybe? No. Guess I don't see one on this one. Most of them are marked Griswold, so be on the lookout, guys. And as I always say, just because you see a BOLO on my channel does not mean it's always going to be a BOLO. I do a lot of auction BOLOs, and sometimes it just takes 2 people to want the item to really drive the price up. So definitely always search solds before you buy. This is a 1973 $6 million man doll. Kenner Bionic Eye Power Arm with original box. There you go. That's what he looks like. He sold for $117.50 with 28 bids. Vintage Tonka dump truck. I was actually at a flea market the other day, and I saw one of these. Can't remember what they had it priced at, and I don't think it was the same colors, but I passed on it, and I'm thinking now maybe I should have looked it up. So this sold for $142.50 with 40 bids plus shipping. Bakelite bracelets. 16 pieces. These are pretty cool. These are really cool. I can see why somebody would want these. They're just neat. These, so look at the head. Ooh, what is that? Anyway, back to the bracelets. These sold for $244.01 with 50 bids. I love how many of these are having 01. It's like, I'm going to get it with the extra penny. All right, this antique Germany bisque doll with glass eyes. I think this was in my Easter video. If you guys didn't see my Easter video, go check it out. I thought Halloween was like major, which Halloween is probably still more major than the Easter, but Easter is like hanging right there with Halloween BOLOs. Definitely check it out. This sold for $411 with 45 bids plus shipping. This is a vintage pipe. How cool, I think. Crazy, unique, interesting. I don't know, I'm going to go with cool. Pretty cool. This sold for $136 with 48 bids. And plus shipping. And I don't know, I'm trying to figure out like why there's 2 here. I don't know what that is. Like this is obviously I don't know. Does that make sense to anyone? Let's see. Oh, okay, see comparison in last picture, so they're just showing you that it's big, I guess. All right, this is weird. This is a vintage Mura, M-U-R-A, green can group 12 motor. I don't know what that means. It's a motor for something. Let's see. Doesn't even say. So I don't know. I'm guessing the person bought it and knew what it was. Let's see what the seller started the auction at. See if the seller knew what it was. $14.99. So I don't know if it goes to like a little car or what. But it's a motor to something, and it sold for $190 with 43 bids. Comment below if you know. The next item is these antique vintage buttons, black glass gold luster, super cool. I went to an estate sale once that had a bunch of antique buttons, but man, they had them priced super high. And I was like, nope. Anyway, these went for $140.50 with 43 bids. All right, Kodiak Racing Trucker Snapback. This one in K Products sold for $217.49 with 43 bids plus shipping. I've got a K brand and a K Products hat listed right now, but mine are not in great shape. But I'm hoping they sell. I only paid $0.25 each for them. All right. Oh, Go-Bell. Oh, I forget how to say it. I knew it one time. It's Goebel, and this is a miniature figurine. Go-Bell. Is that how you say it? Go-Bell. Am I saying it right? Or am I totally chopping it up? Goebel. And here you can see this is a limited edition, 1994. And this sold for $137.50 with 54 bids. The next is this antique vintage Gamewell fire alarm telegraph station box and key. How cool is this? This sold for $324.99 with 30 bids. All right. This is an original vintage Barbie from 1959, hand-painted brunette with a ponytail. And near mint. There she is. Look at her feet. These holes. I guess that's so she fits on a stand. That picture's a little weird. Anyway. And then she's in the box. I mean, I know they're just showing the pictures, but it's still a little weird. No stand. This sold for $5,462 with 68 bids. Oh, and free shipping. The next item is this vintage Wolf oil lamp. It's a rain lamp. It's really interesting. Yeah, just interesting. I don't know. Maybe that's why it sold for so much, but it sold for $103.50 with 35 bids. I'd look at that at an estate sale or something and be like, huh, what do you know? That's quite interesting. $103.50, guys, plus shipping. Antique Victorian, Edwardian, Elizabethan gown. Now that is some fancy stuff right there. I guess this is supposed to look like the dress. I don't know. There you go. This sold for $506 with 27 bids. Rare vintage Gorak tool pouch. I'm not understanding this bolo at all. Let's see. No longer sold. So I'm guessing that is why it sold for so much. It had 30 bids. Looks like 6 different people were bidding on it. The auction started at 99 cents. I'm sure the seller was very happy. So it sold for $102.50 with free shipping. This is a vintage Wagner, and this is a drip drop lid and cover cast iron skillet. And you can see here, it's pretty cool. Sold for $118.55 with free shipping, 54 bids. There's a lot of 44 vintage Vogue designer patterns, uncut. Trying to see. Yeah, so it looks like they're all Vogue. And this sold for $71 with 12 bids, plus shipping. Vintage perfume bottles. We have talked about these. Here is another pretty large lot, really. Looks like there might be a few duplicates. But this sold for $147.50 with 55 bids. Mixed lot of vintage tatting, lace making, shuttles, and tatting pieces. There you go, guys. Tatsy. This sold for $63 with 24 bids. I would have walked right past it. 1957 Curity cloth baby diapers, box of 11. You can see 1957 right there on the box. These sold for $80.99 with 17 bids. Little Miss beaded doll kit. And I think that this is another one that are kind of hit and miss. But if you can pick it up for $1, I would definitely recommend it. This sold for $38 with 12 bids plus shipping. Original Tammy doll by Ideal Doll Clothes, jackets, pants, suits. So here you have it. This is what you get if you buy this listing. It actually already sold, so you can't buy it, but you know what I'm saying. This sold for $330 with 64 bids plus shipping. This one I posted in my Facebook group also. It's 23 vintage Susan Bates crochet hooks, and it might have been in my craft video. I think it was. If you have not seen my craft video, definitely go check that one out. Arts and crafts that sell for big money. I'm loving the category videos. I am just finding out so much new information by doing these videos, and I hope you guys are learning also. This one sold for $56 with 23 bids. All right, this is a craft tool leather working stamped wood box from the 50s or the 60s. And this probably we're not going to come across, but if you do, grab it. Check this out, $539.50. Historical highlights, 8 pictures, pencil by number set. I love this. It says used. I'm looking here. It doesn't look used. Those pencils look unsharpened to me. So maybe they just mean because it's old. I don't know. Looks good to me. Anyway, this sold for $307 with 28 bids and free shipping. And the seller started this out at $22.50. So I bet they were super excited. Excellent condition. There are 15 pencils. One is sharpened. That's why. It's probably why they put it as used. One is sharpened but appears unused. Very cool. Good description. The next item is this U.S. Air Force vintage patch, aviation. This sold for $41.99 with 7 bids. Oh, sorry guys, I did not see the bad word on that, or I would not have posted this. I try to stay away from bad words. It's not my thing. I don't do cussing. Not my thing. Anyway, especially on my YouTube channel. But I don't do it anyway. I used to a long time ago when I was younger. Yeah, but I have grown out of that stage of my life, and I don't do it. So I don't like hearing it. I don't like seeing it, and I should have caught that, and I apologize. I would not have posted it if I would have seen it. All right, on to the next one. Vintage Fisher-Price Fun with Food, Pie, and Ice Cream set. It's complete. It's super cute. This pie has 3 flavors. Little ice cream. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. I would not have expected it to be a BOLO. If I saw it, I would just be like, that is such a cute kid's toy. I wouldn't have thought that it would sell for $65.86. 26 bids plus shipping. The next item is this vintage flocked daisy fabric, and we have talked about flocked fabric in my Facebook group and on, I think, another one of my videos, but flocked means it's like raised. So you can see here, it looks like the daisies are raised and the little dots, the polka dots. It's really pretty, but this sold for $187.50 with 55 bids plus shipping. Lovely 1959 Patty Play Pal Cinnamon Curly Bangs doll by Ideal. And I don't know what they're showing us there, but maybe just condition. I don't know. This one sold for $137.50 with 46 bids plus shipping. Vintage Stanley number 4, type 18. It's a hand plane. Is it? I think it's for shoes, right? Doesn't say. I think that's for shoes. Let's see. Oh, woodworking hand plane. Maybe it's not for shoes. I was thinking it was like a shoe thing, but I think I'm wrong now. Anyway, this is what you're looking for. It's a hand plane. Sold for $118.50 with 46 bids. Flying inflatable Batman figure, unused, vintage 1966. This guy sold for $137.06 with 29 bids. Definitely a BOLO. Vintage original He-Man Masters of the Universe castle. Yeah, pretty cool. This sold for $310, 47 bids plus shipping. Shipping seems really low, but I don't know. Sometimes I don't understand how people calculate the shipping. The next item is this vintage porcelain Beswick England Grey Ram sheep figurine. He's pretty cool if you like that type of thing. He's kind of cute. He looks like he's smiling at us. Oh, then we have his butt. Anyway, see right there, it looks like it says England. And this sold for $611. Holy cow. Let's see. $9.99 the seller started this out at. So I am guessing that this seller was super excited. I love it. I want that to happen to me. I want a BOLO. Vintage Tamaya Wild Willie M38, no reserve. Again, when people put no reserve in the title, it makes me think that it's something pretty cool, that they're starting out low. Let's see what they started it at. 99 cents. So it sold for $192.50. The next one is this State Farm lamp. This is another one I posted in my Facebook group, but I never did go back to see what it actually sold for. It sold for $260.01 with 34 bids and $25.39 shipping. And I will tell you that I would not have picked this up. Number one, because I would not have wanted to ship it. But anyhow, now that I see what it sold for, I might think twice if I see one of these. And the last one is this vintage John Deere hardware gauge, number E550 four-leg deer. I don't know what this thing does. It's some sort of, I think, measuring device, right? I don't know. But if I see one and it says John Deere, I'm going to get it. This sold for $72.55 with 41 bids plus shipping. And I will say that John Deere it's a hot seller. Anything John Deere usually does pretty good. I think I have a video on that. So check that one out. This is number 5, part 5 of my 50 Unexpected BOLOs series. I hope you liked it. If you did, click that like button. That helps me out. Comment and like, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't. As always, thanks for watching and have an awesome night.